Let's get some music going. Hey, I could put on House Party on Pluto TV. Haven't watched that in a while. I watched House Party 3 like last year because my brother wanted to see one particular scene. I hadn't seen that one in a long time either. I think my favorite's House Party 2. No, the original House Party's pretty damn good. All of them are fun movies. I haven't watched any of the non-Kid and Play House Party movies, and I don't really feel like I want to. No, I don't care about the Paris Hilton tape. Doom Base is underrated. Royal Rumble 1995, the entire match. I will save that under watch later. I always love to watch Royal Rumbles. Let's go to my... turned up very loud because while I was watching Xena, the rips that my friend put on his Plex server, they weren't very loud, so I couldn't really hear from across the room while I was in bed watching it. So I'm going to be drawing Vampirella tonight. I don't know what pose to put her in right now. I mean, design-wise, she's not very complex. You know what? I think I'll just base it on the Frank Frazetta art that I used in the advertisement for tonight's stream, which is the cover, the original first cover of the Vampirella magazine. This right here by Frank Frazetta, the legendary painter Frank Frazetta, creator of Death Dealer. Hey, baby. I tried to go through my long box to find my collected volume that I've had since high school that my mom's boyfriend gave me of Vampirella, but my long box is very, very stuffed, and I had a hard time pulling stuff out and then putting it back in. So I couldn't find the book. I will eventually go through it again and use that as reference when I decide to draw her again, because I will. Because last night, Hippopotamus, shout out to Hippopotamus, because I gave everyone a vote on these here, and it's like, I'm going to go with Makoto Fox's 94's suggestion that I challenge myself and draw more women. Because I was on her stream talking about how I have a hard time drawing women. She's like, I have a hard time drawing men. So during one of the streams, she came on and I was like, maybe you should draw the characters from that Hades game that you've been playing. And she's like, yeah, I can draw Zagreus. That'd be cool. Or Zagreus, or however the fuck you say his name is. So these are the options. I said She-Hulk, my own character Agent Baxi, which I would save that for later. Storm from the X-Men, Scarlet Witch from the Avengers, Vampirella, or the wrestler Asuka. And Hippopotamus said female Dracula, because Dracula's here. Because I did put all of them here, like Battle Angel Alita, the Ninja Turtles, Cyborg Luigi, Doomslayer, Kamen Rider Amazon, Conan and Tarzan and Dracula. And he said female Dracula. And I'm like, well, that means I'm drawing Vampirella. So now I'm drawing now I'm going to draw Vampirella. See, as you saw in the previous image, when I showed it, Vampirella is really wearing essentially a one-piece bikini with a collar. She has some armlets and high-heel boots. Stiletto heel boots is what it looks like. Let me get some more references. Yeah, she's wearing stiletto heel boots. From this is Frank Frazetta art on Twitter. Okay, so there's a Frank Frazetta version, and it looks like Newton Berkman. Nope. Oh, it's just someone selling it named Newton Berkman, but it's originally Frank Frazetta's art of Vampirella. That's like a drawing, not even a painting. It looks very nice. I bet it's stupid expensive. And then the 25th anniversary statue, based on Frazetta's artwork. Yeah, Vampirella and Gator. Look at this. Black Flag Comics. Vampirella by Frank Frazetta on ArtNet. Now, this is a nice picture of her reclining. Now, it's just like coming up with all kinds of really cool... Ooh, a David Finch version of the Frazetta #1 cover. David Finch is a really damn good artist, so it's really cool to see his take on it. Ooh, some more Frazetta pencil sketches, or pencil art of Vampirella. A lot of cool references. Mostly, oh yeah, because duh, this is the I was in Google image search and I put Vampirella Frazetta and then another one for Frank Cho. I like Frank Cho's take on her as well, but I always liked Frank Cho's art because he draws beautiful pinup style women. And like, why not kind of try to do something similar to Frank Cho? I can not come close to Frank Cho's style, but I can learn some things by trying to emulate his style. No, that's not good because it's just a close-up of her tits. I don't want to just draw Vampirella's tits. Or butt. I mean, it's nice and all, but it's not what I'm going for. Okay, that's the original Frazetta art. So I think his Dynamite cover for Vengeance of Vampirella is a really good looks like a really good image to use as reference. The colorized version is nice. There's also a red inked version, which is really cool. The red, I like just the grayscale of it because I'm not going to be doing colors, so I might as well. But I don't like this like messianic pose. She does that a lot, like the floating and the arms out, like the vampire pose, you know. Ooh, what is this? Different versions of Vampirella. Like there's a black one and a younger girl version where she's not wearing like a bikini thing, but she's like wearing like a dress sort of thing. But she's in the background. She's hardly noticeable. And then who did this? Oh, Linsner. Okay, the creator of Dawn. Okay, that's a nice take on Vampirella. And I'm sorry you can't see it because I'm looking. Okay, so I might want to. Can I zoom? No, I can't with this. There's some more Vampirella. Some J. Scott Campbell. Oh my. I want to click this, but then I think like Twitch would lose its shit. Ooh, Mike Mayhew. Vampirella art. I think I'll alternate between the Vengeance of Vampirella cover, which is this. It's very cool. I really like it a lot. That as a reference, and that Frank Frazetta original magazine cover for #1 of Vampirella. Now that collected volume has I don't know how many of the original stories, but it was like the original Vampirella stories, and they were really cool. I think they were from the 50s. 50s or the 60s, I'm not sure. Ooh, that's a good reference for Dallas Comic-Con of 2000. But yeah, it's a really good reference point for her boots. Kitty, are you wanting attention? You want to be on stream? No one's on yet, so... Or not that I know of. Not like Twitch has been very accurate with who's on. And it counts me as a viewer. I think that's kind of bunk, to be honest. So I'm like, oh, a viewer. No viewers. Probably because I'm using the stream manager and it counts me as viewing it again. Cat, if you're gonna be this way, please just stop. Really? Really? You gonna make that noise? Don't slink like you're gonna do shit and pull your ears back. Come on, man. You're being a bug. Cats. Am I right? Come on. Go ahead, drink your water then. Get some water in you. Don't throw up though. Drink. You tend to eat food real fast and then drink the water fast, and then you throw up. And then I gotta deal with, oh no, she's gonna throw up on my fucking rug again. However, but she's a pain when it comes to that. She's just staring at me from her water dish. What are you doing? Don't drink. I'm watching you. She's being a real pill right now. I love her, but she's being a butthole. What are these Lego? Or these boot Lego, I should say. Because they're the Dollar Tree Lego. That's what I call boot Lego. That's what they are. They're bootleg Lego. So I call them boot Legos because the plural of Lego is Lego. So if they're boot Legos, then they don't follow the Lego rule. always thought that was weird. Well, I didn't always. I find that kind of weird that the plural of Lego is just Lego. Play with your Lego. Legos just seems like it's correct when you say it. Legos. Let's play with Legos. You got Legos? Okay, no more looking at the stream manager because it takes me away from the reference that I was doing of Frank Frazetta. I'll open up another window. Yeah, this one with Facebook. That I don't care about Facebook right now. Vampirella poses. Newton Bircham original art. Images. Are these like CG renders? They look terrible. Yeah, they are. Schlabber Vampirella poses. Hey. Ooh. Katana Baker. Oh, this girl dressed up as Vampirella. That's nice. And virgin photo. That is a really good picture. Sexy vampire lady. Vampirella and Kiss. Like the band Kiss. Vampirella with a cape. I love this picture for Vengeance of Vampirella. Yeah, it's Mega Man music. It's Hardman from Mega Man 3. Meow. Yeah, I'm trying to find the cover of the collected volume I used to have for Vampirella. I'm having a hard time of it. Because I don't remember... Because Vampirella's gone through many different publishers. Now it's Dynamite, but I think it was Harris Comics. Let me see that Harris... Yeah, I think Harris Comics is the publisher of the collected volume I had. So maybe... Okay, so now we got some covers here. Oh boy, do we have some covers. Harris... A lot of covers. Jeez. Vengeance of Vampirella from Harris. Okay, so I remember seeing a lot of these covers in Wizard Magazine in the 90s. You need to chill out, Kitty. I'm trying to find... It's like a collected volume. And it's a really cool cover. It's not overt sexually. She's sitting on a gravestone. And there's a moon behind her. I'm trying to find that cover. That was going to be what I was trying to draw, but I can't find it because my long boxes are just stuffed with books, and I don't think I organized them very well. I need to buy more, just so I can organize them better. Like, I know one of... I looked through my magazine long box, and I thought it was in there. But it's not, because yeah, I have a mini. I have a short box for comics, a long box for comics, and then well, they don't make long boxes for magazines. They're like shorter boxes, but they're wider, so they can fit the magazine, and a little bit taller, so they can fit the magazine format. Because I collect Savage Sword of Conan heavy metal magazines. I know I'm not doing very much drawing here, but there's so much to sift through and try and come up with a... You know what? Let's do some female figure drawing. Female figure, female body line art. Sure. No, these aren't. Female figure drawing. Anime. No, I don't want anime drawing base. Okay. Okay. Finding some stuff here. Like a base. Woman's anatomy. Oh, I like one of these poses. Oh, that's a good one. They're very anime looking though. I'm not trying to get totally like anime poses. But I guess since a lot of people are drawing anime women, that's going to be what comes up a lot. When I put female figure drawing base. And one of them is drawing the head and figure is a book that I actually own. This is the cover of that book. Which there's, yeah, a female body, but then it shows like a paper with a few sketches. I used to have... Ooh. I guess this is fucking Pinterest, isn't it? Oliver Vercel app. Really? You actually jumped in my lap this time. I didn't have to pick you up. She is just so starved for attention. Oh, you're just so neglected, baby. Oh. No one loves you. Ever. No one ever pays you attention or feeds you. Like I just did half an hour ago. You out of water? Is that what you're bugging about? Or are you just doing your normal, I want attention from you because you're not paying attention to me thing? Ooh, okay, this is a good but the images are all blurry. Damn. Dag nabbit. Fuck it, I'll just draw the original Frank Frazetta cover and try and do it in my own version. That should work, right? Wish me luck. Now, I'm not gonna try and copy Frazetta's style at all. But I am going to take the pose that he's done with her here. Okay. And remember, the neck on women is more slender. And then the shoulders are not wide like a man's. Where there's not much of a gap when it comes to their shoulder, actually. And yeah, Frazetta draws her not as voluptuous as the 90s artists, and especially Frank Cho, who's the other reference I'm using for her. Okay, so... But if I might as well start with one of the first images that the public probably saw of her, and that's the cover of her very first magazine. So, man, you know, following the footsteps of Frazetta here, this is going to be a little rough. I'm kind of intimidated at doing this. He just so good. Okay, let me help out with my anatomy here. I wish I could Okay, so do this here. Because she's like endowed, but she's not super voluptuous. Like I said earlier, like a lot of the 90s drawings of just huge tits and big old booty. I mean, she's got a nice rumper in Frazetta's art, but he shouldn't paint and draw women in very realistic proportions, like the everyday woman that's just good looking, but also based on like the 60s and 70s sex symbol type women, and they weren't super stacked, you know. That shit started with like the 80s. Like look at like Farrah Fawcett. Yeah, she had some meats, but she wasn't fucking see, my proportions all fucked. Yeah, this is all fucking wonk. Because he's got her in this. Okay, gotta remember that a woman's hips, that I remember from a couple books, is there's a balance to them. Like from where their ribs to their hips is like a balance. So if her hips are straight like this, so will her ribs. If her hips are going like this way, then her ribs are going to go this way. Maybe I should do the outline of the figure more. And that she's pressing up against her bust. That's also messing with me. And that her arm is foreshortened because she's not... It's not like her arm is going out. Okay, so I gotta do stuff like this, and then he has her like... Okay. I'm trying so dang hard here. It's a challenge. The thing is to challenge myself, and this is very challenging to do a lady's figure in a believable and realistic fashion. So I don't really draw women too much. I draw dudes, and then if they're women, they're like in big bulky armors and superhero shit, which can cover up, you know, my sins of not knowing how to draw the female form very well. Trying to break myself of that. I gotta jump some hurdles, and I'm gonna hit that hurdle a few times before I actually clear one. And her hand here. No, I'm gonna drop search by image now. Because if I click this, open link in a new tab, it's gonna open up the link. But is there going to be a way for me to zoom in on the image? Okay, yes. Now it's much easier to see the image. Okay. Get her hand. Okay, so her hand is doing this bit here. So then I can focus on her fingers. Shit. Now this is gonna be rough, but doable, I believe. It's not gonna look nearly as good as my reference here. But hey, that's like what is it that Jake the dog said? Sucking at something is the first step to being good at something. So I suck at drawing women, but if I do it enough, I will get used to it, and then it won't be a challenge. It'll just be something I can do, which I really need to draw more women. So, big shout out to Makoto Fox for giving me that suggestion to challenge myself and draw more women. I got plenty of women I would love to draw, as shown by this list here of She-Hulk, my own character, Agent Baxi, Storm from the X-Men, Scarlet Witch, Vampirella, who I'm drawing now, and the rest are Asuka. Now, Asuka will be a little bit easier to draw because there are plenty of photos of her that I can use as reference. And even video game models in different styles, from like the cell phone games and the 2K wrestling simulator games. Okay, so you can't really see her thumb. Okay, she's got this little like armlet. I was gonna say singlet, but that's the wrestler garb. You know, the Andre the Giant thing where it's just like a single piece. It's a one piece. That's why it's called a singlet. It's like, I know you've been watching a few of these of me drawing, and it's kind of weird showing this side of me on the internet of drawing, because that used to be like my like only like classmates and like people really close to me got to see this side. And just putting it out there for everyone is kind of odd to me. Okay, let's not animate. Does not make her head all anime sized. That's an old habit. I really need to not do that. She's got this thing going on here, her little collar. It's cool they managed to do like those little vampire-y details. Like she's got the collar, like, which is just a classic vampire because of Dracula, because of Bela Lugosi. And whoever designed, I think Hugo Boss. I could be wrong. I could easily be wrong on that one. But I think he was a Hollywood designer. And also designed the Nazi SS uniforms. But but that's because, you know, Hitler was a cinephile. He's like, I want the looks to be intimidating and stuff like that. It's weird how like dictators and stuff like what was it, Kim Jong Il? That's Kim Jong Un's the current one, right? Kim Jong Il is his father, and Kim Jong Il was a cinephile, and he even made his own kaiju movie. I forgot what it's called. I would love to be able to watch it someday. But I don't want to go through, you know, any bullshit to support that. I just kind of want to watch the movie as a curiosity. All right, eyes are very hard to see even in this image. So I'm gonna go with the very almond look here. It's got the little buttony nose, and her lips are. I can zoom in. Oh, I can. Okay, cool. But not. Yeah, it doesn't zoom in very much. Okay, so I'm kind of fucking up there by putting detail on the bottom of the eyes. What I want to do, yeah, I should do what I remember from figure drawing class, and okay, so that's going to be where her eyes actually are. I'm being too weird with. Yeah, it's weird. I sometimes dip into what I remember when I was doing art classes at COS. But those are fundamentals. I gotta remember them. Even though at the time I was like, I know how to draw. Fucking. The fuck? Stupid dumb kid who thinks he knows everything. I'm getting upset because I have to draw bones and fruit. I don't want to draw bones and fruit, but I'm trying to teach fundamentals, man. I'm gonna change it from Streets of Rage remake music, as much as I like it. Change the entire. Oh, you know what? Let's go with some Sentai music. This really gets me in a good mood to draw. Superhero nonsense. This is my bread and butter. My meat and taters. Okay. But also gets part and parcel with the, you really love that video game and anime music, huh? Yes, sir. That's my shit. So I'm already doing a little bit of shading. Okay, I'm gonna. Ooh, I know what to make the shading on her outfit here. Okay, let's get the shape down here. Good old Time Ranger. You know, most of this is shading, but it is part of her suit is there. Okay, get the shape of the boobie. But I also like to show that, yeah, it's her left breast is being kind of smushed by her left arm. Shit. Maybe I drew. Yeah, because her chin actually, proportion wise, yeah, at the point where her finger is here. Yeah, her neck needs to be longer and a little bit more slender. Okay, okay. Let me So actually I got the eyes fucking wrong, but you know, let's just go with it. As I said, it's not going to be perfect, but I'm at least going to try to match what I can from Frazetta's art here. Okay, so like the bangs really start like right above her eyes, like she barely has room for her eyelids, which are not very visible in the image. And she's got this thing going on that makes the hair like this. Dun, 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 dun. Gingaman. Seiju Sentai Gingaman. Star Beast Squadron. What we got is the Power Rangers in the Lost Galaxy. Yeah, he's just got her. He just gave her a little, like, itty bitty little buttony nose, and it's kind of hard to do because it's mostly like in his shading of it. But I can kind of copy a little bit of what he was doing with the shading, so I'm gonna do that. And it's really hard. Oh, okay. I see what he did. He like blackened where the parts of her eyes are supposed to be white. So I could do that. But I kind of like just... Okay, no, because he's just a fucking master. He already knows how to draw women very well. So he gave her like a weird butt chin, and that's not what's going on there. It has to be curved, but it's not. There we go. There we go. Just a slight adjustment. Was all I needed to do there. Okay, and then he's got a little bit of shading going on here to show you. I guess she's got a neck. It's got some shape to it. And then do some lines here. Because most of her lip is all right, and then her chin is just slightly, and even then I drew too much going on there, so I'm just gonna cover it up with a little bit of shading there. There we go. I'm liking it now. Let's see what's going on with the chat. That's him, Baps Bear. Hey, how's it going, bud? Just following your wife's suggestion there. Drawing a late eye. What better way to start the late eye drawing than with good old Vampirella, thanks to Hippopotamus voting for female Dracula when Vampirella was already on the fucking list. So, Vampirella it was. Okay. And I'm going to the class as I'm not even going to look at the Frank Cho art. I'm going to go with original Frank Frazetta design #1 cover of the original magazine. From, let me see what the details are on that. Vampirella, and then go to actual Wikipedia. When was Vampirella originally made? Okay, 1969, I think is what it says. From Warren Publishing. Vampirella initially appeared in Warren Publishing's black and white horror comics magazine Vampirella #1 in September of 1969, running to issue 112 in March 1983, plus a 1972 annual reprinting stories from the series. Harris Publications, that's the one I have, is a Harris collection. Of the older stuff from the magazines. Yeah. Okay. So she's a character from 1969. I thought the 50s, but I think she's based around like the 50s style. Oh yeah, I forgot to give her cool... Oh wait, damn, now I extra fucked up because there's... Where her chin is where... Like, where her cheeks... Like, right under her cheekbones is where the collar comes out. Okay. It's like right under her cheekbones. And it comes out at a very particular angle. Doing more, like, actually, the Ethan Becker stuff that I talk shit on actually kind of works. Because drawing not from my imagination and drawing what I see, like in figure drawing, is helping. It's making me learn shit. Oh my god. I am a learn? Yes. I think so. Also helps to have this really dope Super Sentai music playing. Well, I think it's dope. Makes me feel all cool and heroic boy. Pumped, energized, ready to save the day. With my team of color-coded buddies. Oh wait, her earrings aren't rings, they're like fangs. Okay, well, we'll just change that for now. We'll just... Oh, Geki Ranger. Okay. It's one of my top faves. Just show-wise, not the music. Even though the music is really good. Because of course it is. Okay, I think I had it her bust a little bit. Yeah, okay, so... Because, yeah, the other one smashed in, so it's going to squish. Her chest is squished there, but then it's being suspended. Jesus, Frazetta, you are just... I'm going to gush about Frazetta's style here a lot. A lot. He's a master. That's why he did so many of those cool fucking sci-fi pulp magazine covers. And heavy metal magazine covers and shit like that. He knew how to draw babes. Oh boy, did he. Knew how to paint them really good. And not in like the pinup style like I was talking about Frank Cho doing. Okay, so she's got an actual like little armlet here, but she's got a little bit of a one here. And it looks like one that's made of two little rings. There we go. And was this one? Oh, Kaku Ranger. So it's got a very weird Mexican kind of Spanish music thing going on, which I dig. It's weird because Kaku Ranger is the ninja, is like the first ninja themed Super Sentai. Which is weird because they're like the 16th team. You would think they would have done ninjas sooner. Especially with the 80s being like people were super into ninjas. But I think that like with Super Sentai, they were always at first technologically based. Like they were like super science and technology that also fights crime and are like government organizations. So they had that, and then they started to fuck around with the formula, like after like 10 years. And they give them like, different themes instead of just gimmicks. Like, these are the animal ones. These ones are mythological creatures. These ones are ninja themed. These ones are car themed. These ones are dinosaurs. As the music for Jew Ranger, which we got as Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, or at least they used the footage of for the action scenes and the villain, which in Japan is known as Bandora. We know her as Rita Repulsa. So you get art and a weird, nerdy Japanese tokusatsu Super Sentai history lesson for free. Isn't that neat? I'm gonna do a little bit of liberty with her hair because the painting is it's just like that, but I kind of want to add a little bit to it. Okay, so it stops there. Oh, I should fucking, what am I thinking? Add another lady to the list, which will be very similar to this. Fucking Elvira. Oh, and Ebony said, no, it was Bearbutt said something about Dawn, but we gotta go with Mystique. I'm not confident to draw Dawn yet, but Mystique I'll do. I'll do classic Mystique. Classic Mystique. Not modern or live action Mystique. Which, actually doing modern Mystique would be good practice for me for Agent Baxi, because she's got that very femme fatale, secret agent / assassin thing going on in her current designs. Which would be helpful in what I'm trying to do with the... Okay, so I can hide my crime here with the hair. Make it seem like, oh no, it's shading. No, it's just her hair. Add a little strand for character. They kind of got to make it my own here too. How's she looking so far? Can you see it good? Hey, let's zoom in a little bit. We'll get my... Okay, so that's the... So her stump should be there. So her hips are going to be here. Oh, yeah, because her hand's in a weird placement. So I'm gonna... Okay. That's where her leg begins there. Okay. Bum ba bum bum bum. Bum ba bum bum bum. Bum ba bum 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 ba bum 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 ba bum bum bum. Golden Jar, Golden Jar. I don't remember all the lyrics, so you're just gonna have to hear me like kind of hum through it. Plus, it's in a foreign language that I'm not fluent in yet. So bear with me, folks. Her little cute little belly. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. So, Bear, is Makoto going to be doing any streams soon? Love to be able to do some shout outs, man. Or if you like, maybe give me a heads up so that I can be your online street team. Tell people on Twitter to go check it out. Some people actually responded to the first one. I don't know if it's gained any followers, but they got like 2 likes. And I think it was actual people, not just those weird like, oh, I retweet things of Twitch streamers to help them. Because I get a lot of those when I just post my own shit. Oh. Bear's not there anymore. Or maybe he is. Maybe just fucking Twitch is lying to me like it does from time to time. Okay. Is it saying Samkey's still here? Which I do appreciate. Big time, bud. And yes, Samkey, I also did a shout out for you saying, hey, Sky, play some Mario hacks, or Kaizo as it's known in that community. I should do it more often. I should do like weekly shout outs to all the followers, all the viewers, all the people that show me love. I'm gonna show you love right back. You heard? Yeah, you dig show. This Rosetta was so good with shading that you can see, and I'm not doing really much of the shading stuff, which I really probably should, just to get in very similar to his style. Okay, so there was a 1996 Vampirella movie, and I remember going to Blockbuster and renting that. And it was fucking terrible. It had the chick who played Katana from the Mortal Kombat movies, and I was like, oh, well, Vampirella, because I just, you know, it was the time after I read that comic that I had. It was like the original Vampirella stories. I was like, oh, Vampirella, that's cool. And it's got that chick from the Mortal Kombat movie, so she's alright, right? That movie sucked. Maybe I should give it another view like I did, what the fuck? Super Mario Brothers and Crow City of Angels, which they're better than I remember them. Maybe Vampirella won't be as bad as I remember it. Maybe that I'm not a fucking teenager. And my tastes have kind of changed a little bit. And I'm not as critical on movies. I mean, yeah, I'll still say a movie sucks, but I can still enjoy a movie that scientifically is bad. Because I can always make fun of a movie. But there are some movies that not even joking can help save it. How's it looking? It's coming along nicely. I'm really liking how it's turning out. I gotta do a little bit more shading here. Let's give her a little, because it's got a little line where her tummy pokes out. So it's like, oh. And then yeah, where abs kind of come in. Oh God, I dread like thinking of inking this. 'Cause I would fuck it up real bad at that point. It's like, oh, let's ink this now. I have to use hatching, and then there's like no shading. Ugh. It's just a fucking painting. Which is all about color and mixture and shading. But I'm so used to drawing like lines and doing line art and stuff. So that's... It's rare to see people in chat, but they don't come up as viewers. Like, there's... Yeah. I don't want to say who it is, because then I don't want to scare them off. Like we were talking about on your stream, Samke. Now the part that I dread doing is her legs. I am terrible at just drawing legs in general, and women's legs, like where they're shapely but they're not, like with the muscular detail is very subtle. And then go to the knees here. I still want it to be proportionate. Okay, so I'm gonna trim the leg out. Just give it the curve. Okay. Let's go with shapes. Let's go with shapes and then worry about proportions and matching up afterwards. I can always touch up and then fix lines and do that. But so far, I'm digging what's here. I'm liking what I did with that. Let's give her a little bit of hatching to show the shading of the under boob underneath her breast here. But I also want to do the shading to show the denote the red, which I do very close hatching. I'm gonna change it up here so I can hatch that. I'm horrible at hatching horizontally. Because as I'm going down, I'm changing my angle, and the spacing goes off too. And yeah, see, like there's a little bit of that going on there. Now I get carpal tunnel from doing all this hatching like a 90s artist. A 90s comic book artist. See, it's looking good. I remember being a regular reader of Wizard magazine, the Comics magazine, the magazine for comic books, and like these ads for like Lady Death and Vampirella and stuff beyond. There's these just beautiful drawings of gorgeous women advertising these comics. They're for the big kids, you know. Big boys get to read this one. Now, this is like when Sandman was coming out, like Neil Gaiman's Sandman. Like, adult comics were becoming more of a thing, and not just like, ooh, adult comics means like Playboy stuff. Like they were mature and they weren't the kids stuff. But they weren't exactly like Robert Crumb, you know, counterculture shit either. The comics storytelling was becoming more of the graphic novel, where it tried to change itself in term to denote that its maturity has gone up as a medium, instead of just the funny pages and the superhero stuff. Even though a lot of those superhero stories were playing around with that. Like Chris Claremont's X-Men story, God Loves, Man Kills. That was a graphic novel. You didn't just buy that off the grocery store shelves. You had to go to a direct market place, which was a comic book store. That's the direct market. That's the 80s really brought about the direct market, because then that's like a direct market. People that want to read comics go to a comic book or a book store, not just a newsstand in your grocery store or on the street. Where that's where a lot of the DC and Marvel and Archie and all that stuff was making their business. But they were expanding. See, fun fact. When I'm interested in something, I do deep dives. And comics have always been a thing I've been interested in, so I love learning about the history of things. Especially in the comics industry. And thanks to YouTube, there are plenty of channels that facilitate that desire to know about things. things, especially when it comes to history, or just knowing a synopsis to a comic story or a series that I'm interested in. One that I like to go to, my favorite comic book based YouTube channel is Comic Tropes. A dude named Chris out of Tacoma, Washington, who does comic book art. I don't think he really does it professionally. I think he's a car salesman. He's a good artist. He's made connections. He's had Robert Kirkman. He's interviewed Robert Kirkman and Rick Remender, which are Robert Kirkman, the creator of The Walking Dead. He's interviewed him on his show. He's interviewed Rick Remender, who was the writer for the Dead Space series of games and Bulletstorm, as well as he's the one who made Agent Venom, made Flash Thompson, Peter Parker's former bully, and bonded him with Venom, which is my favorite version of the Venom character. I always like whenever you can turn my perspective on a character from a negative one to a positive one. Like with Flash Thompson, he was just always like Peter Parker's bully, and then he becomes a friend, not knowing that Peter's Spider-Man, because Flash Thompson was a huge Spider-Man nut. He idolized Spider-Man as a hero, but then he would bully Peter Parker, which is a nice little twist that, like a little ironic twist that Lee and Kirby put in there. Lee, Kirby, and Ditko, I believe. Because I don't know how long Ditko was on Spider-Man. Probably not very long. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, this is Mega Man Z Cross fucking music, so I think this is the end of the line on this playlist. Yeah, damn near. Go with this Flashman music here. Get the shading in the knee there. And then we got the leg, so kind of get the muscle there. It's a very, very low tone of the muscle. It's kind of... See, I'm making it a little bit too thick here. So let's... We can always fix lines. These lines are a little thick because I was doing it when the pencil wasn't too sharpened. Now I can really get in there and then go down here. So her thumb is going to be behind her buttocks. That's what she's using to anchor her hand to. So, and now I'm doing each individual finger. And then her hand there. Let's get it at that angle. And then she has her pinky at yeah, see, this is where I'm gonna fuck up. But I want to do it lightly here so I don't fuck up too badly. Okay, let's do it based on the knuckles. Okay, so I know that there's gonna be that wedge between fingers, okay? And then 2 and 3. Okay, perfect. And then another little wedge here, okay? And then to space out there. All right. All right. Doing decent. I'm terrible with hands. But, yeah. I shouldn't have been talking so much shit on Ethan Becker's little video. As I said before, though, it's just his approach. The way he said it. The way his whole video, I know it's for laughs. The art community, but I don't know. I sometimes take things at face value, and it's a nasty habit. Oh, yeah, it ends with Kamen Rider Wizard music, which I've just... Mwah. That was the... Oh, because for years before this show came out, for Kamen Rider Wizard, I was getting into the Kamen Rider series, and I always did the joke that I'm a wizard based on Alan Moore, like unironically telling his family, and when he was like 40 or 45, like he just came out to his family like, I'm a wizard. I worship a snake god, goddess thing. And he has a very interesting view on what magic is when it comes to idea space, which is explored in some of his works, like Supreme and League of Extraordinary Gentlemen and stuff like that. Especially Supreme. Instead of doing like the midlife crisis, like buying a motorcycle, he just told his family that that he was a wizard. He was a sorcerer, a magician. So I decided at 25 to do the same thing as a semi-joke, but it was like, this is kind of not a joke either, because I understood what he meant by magic being like you have a thought and you write it down and then you make something from nothing. The idea forms in your head. But then there's also his whole thing about idea space. That's why there was parallel thinking, like people came up with the steam engine and telephones respectively, and multiple people came up with similar ideas around the same time about those. Now, granted, they might have been things seen in fiction. Because my uncle told me something that I still think about from time to time, is that, if humans can think it, eventually it will become reality. And that is also like tied into what I'm talking about here. He was talking more about like sci-fi stuff, like we're getting to see some of the Star Trek tech. Now this was in the mid 90s when he told me this. Now we definitely have Star Trek technology now. A lot of it. Not like, the starships and the transporters and the holodecks, but we do have quite a bit of the stuff that you see in Star Trek. We got touchscreen interfaces. We have wireless communications that are not just radio waves. We have little mini computers or your tricorders and scanners as well. A lot of stuff that was originally just like, hey, that's Star Trek shit. Well, it's here. We have it. It's not just Star Trek shit. It's funny that I mentioned Star Trek, because I think that's where even the first time he told me that little saying was okay. So her knee on that end is going to be a little higher. Okay, so I was off a little. let's go this way then. And then, yeah, I'm gonna have a hard time because based on the knee is the anchor point, and yet I'm not sure. Okay, I think here, and then I can go like that. And then let's just go. Let's just do it. Let's not hesitate. Let's just do it. And then I can always fix it. You can always fix it later. The eraser is your friend. Aunt May told me that in that How to Draw Marvel Superheroes book by, I forget what the name of the company is. Some like Zoink or Bazonk or some shit like that. Not Bazinga, but you can find out actually. I remember I bought it at the Exploratorium in San Francisco. It was the Icky Poo. The Nomads Icky Poo. No. That's a band. The Icky Poo book. Icky Poo is just that like stretchy hand. The Icky Poo book by John Cassidy. Klutz. So it was Klutz, Marvel Superheroes. I bought it at Catalina Island when I was 10. Draw the Marvel Comics Superheroes. Drawing Tools, Klutz. Yep. I thought it was Beast on the cover. No, he's on the back cover. Wow, it's spiral bound, $14.14. Are they still fucking making it, or is it? No, it's from 1995. So no, I was 12. Okay, I thought it was 10 when we went to Catalina. No, I was 12. It was in the summertime. So yeah. Fucking Catalina wine mixer. Oh no, now we're getting to a point where I can't see the rest of her leg. Look at that stiletto. She's resting it on a skull. Skull! I remember confusing everyone in your chat, Sam Key, about the skull thing. And that's something I had learned because I heard it a lot and saw it a lot around here. Because like a lot of people are Norwegian descent around here. And yeah, skull, it's just basically like cheers. Okay, let me get the right ink. That cool line where the wrinkles of her boots come in. Oh fuck. I'm doing it, guys. I'm drawing like actual realistic like painting details, and I'm not fucking it up too bad. Oh my god. I am an artiste. Yeah, no, this has been a fun challenge. I'm not shitting the bed too much on it. I'm liking how shit's turning out. A lot. I'm really digging this. I do want to listen to that music again, but let's go to a different playlist here. Let's go with Champions or Battle Music. Oh, Chrono Trigger, apparently. One of my favorite Super Nintendo games. I think one of my favorite video game role-playing games, period. And Super Nintendo games. It's like one of my favorite video games ever. I'm about to like tag Hippopotamus here. Be like, yo, you missing it, guy. I'm drawing female Dracula here for you, bud. Let me get him. Let me get this fucker. There we go. Hippopotamus. Get your ass in here. Get her, yeah, so. Yeah, buddy. Okay, so yeah, that shading happens to go along her thigh. And then that shading, yeah, okay. So let's get... Okay, so how's it looking? It's for the most part done. I just got to do like the shading and stuff, especially on the right leg, or no, it'd be her left leg. So I'm gonna focus on that. That's the real point upon which I want to. Okay, let me sharpen this pencil. To where? Ooh, boy. I don't like how the shade. I'm trying to translate my weird hatch line pools of shadow style of shading into this, and it's like a weird mixture. But I think it's working out somewhat. Because I'm not trying to do it just pure line art. I'm going to actually... I am not going to ink this. I think I'm going to try and digitally color this whenever I can. Find my good scanner. Plug it in. That, and then the best part for me doing this here is now I get to I get to blacken the parts. I no longer have the shade on the boots. Maybe I should do this later. But no, I don't want to ruin my, like, sleep pattern. Because maybe you get more viewers later in the night. Because most of my viewers seem to be West Coast people. But as I said, I wanted to work around me too. I don't want to tire myself out. Just for the sake of viewers, this is for me more than anything. As much as I would love to have more viewers and get that affiliate status, you know, that's not the main thing here. The main thing is just doing some art, getting better at it, building that discipline to just do the art. So having that set schedule seems to be working wonderfully. I'm drawing almost every day now, which I went months, even years, without really drawing anything. Now I'm drawing regularly again, and I'm loving the results. So this is the real prize. I'll build up an audience. It'll happen. I just can't expect it to happen like overnight. But Zamke needs more viewers. Let's get fucking... I pretty much had to like beg people on social media to get to where I'm at with the viewer count, and I'm like at like 54. Because I followed some big stupid head's advice. Like, you just gotta play the fucking social media game, and it goes against, you know, that I don't want to bother people type of artist mindset. It's just like, I want them to discover it, and I want them to at their own pace, but closed mouth don't get fed either, you know? I hate that reality of it, but that's just kind of how it is. Actually, not kind of, that's totally how it is. So you know, I am doing it. Like, and promoting myself is like a new skill. Like I'm doing. I never really had to promote myself. Like what, the comedy wise, when I was only doing open mics. I wasn't quite at the level where I was doing shows and having to be like, yo man, put me on your show. Nah, man. I just go and do my practice some jokes, and then I had to. I went the dumb route of whenever I go to Barmageddon, it'd be like the same people anyway, and I would still do the same jokes I was doing at like fucking DeChico's or Danny Minch's fucking stuff, and that was not the route to go. Now I'm gonna greeble it up, give her a little armband, a little some extra little details here. I think I know what kind of design I want to give it now. Like, let's give it like, there we go. Yeah. Now it looks like fucking jewelry. Now it looks like that makes fucking sense. Oh, now we got some Ninja Turtle music, guy. I made this for the role-playing game, the Championger one, for my cousin and his friends who are not as well versed in the video game music as I was. So I was like, I'll just take some boss battle themes, stuff. You know, they didn't grow up in the Super Nintendo era, so I can take Super Nintendo music and throw it in there, and they'll just be like, oh, it won't mean anything to them, but it sets the mood. And it definitely sets the mood for me. It was the fucking point. I was the game master. I needed to get something to really get the feel for not just my players, but myself. That was a fun game. The first experiment of doing like a tokusatsu Japanese superhero thing was a total success. The second one, with players that don't know shit about that sort of stuff. But they didn't know shit about role-playing games, so it was like new to them, and it was fresh, and it was neat. And that was cool. They didn't quite understand why I was so serious about it. It's like, I've been doing this for a while, guys. And there is a thing to it. Oh, well then, yeah. It's weird to say users in chat and viewers. Wouldn't that be the same thing? See, I don't get why the stream manager is so not... Why is there a little blinky thing? Edit stats and panels. New. Reward requests queue? What is that? Channel points are unavailable because I'm not a fucking affiliate. Stream health. Frames per second is 30. Bitrate is 404. Okay, so my bit rating is good. Who's hosting me? No one. Yeah, no host. Oh, no. I have... Oh, shit. Okay. So... My friends... Hero Club for Life, Vicious Shady, Cryptic Mammoth, and the Big O Ray, or Ray the Big O, are hosting me right now. So their viewers would be able to see me undo requests. Come on. What the fuck? Okay. That's stupid. Why isn't the window going... It gives me a scroll bar, but then I click on the fucking scroll bar and it doesn't fucking move. I drag the scroll bar, doesn't move. Click the scroll bar, doesn't move. What's your deal, Twitch? What's going on with you? Panels, okay. No, so now that makes my taskbar go up. Okay, well, let's change. See, now I'm fucking around with this shit. We're in insights. Channel analytics. Let's just see that. Unique viewers. I have 92 of them. I've had 30 unique chatters. I have 29 follows up. 2.3 average viewers. Stream summary. Okay, well, what's going on here? I've been doing this for 1 hour, 46 minutes. Average viewers is 2. 0 from last stream. Unique viewers is... Fuck. Okay. Achievements. Why would I have achievements? Get 5 people chatting at the same time. Oh, I'm like 1 away. Path to affiliate. Yeah, I'm like 1 off. I need... Oh, now I'm at 2.29 average viewers as opposed to 2.3. Okay. Wonder what happened to all those people that were watching like a couple weeks back. This is frustrating as I'm trying to do this thing with Path to Partner. Average of 75 viewers? Yeah, I can barely get 3 people on average. Dude. Stream for 40 hours in the last 30 days. Like, stream for 12 unique days in the last 30 days. What is reach 50 followers? Okay. Nah, go back to Stream Manager. I know, it was kind of boring, huh? Why is it showing my last stream? That's weird. It's showing the chat from my previous streams. That's weird. Okay. Color this in. You know what? Ooh, and I have a red pencil out already. You know what? Let's add some color to this one. For funsies, because this is for funsies anyway. Sorry, I was boring you all with the click to reply. No, I'm not trying to reply to anything. Users in chat. Why is it showing last night's? That's fucking weird. Okay, well, let's open this up. Why is it showing last night's fucking chat log? That's weird. Probably because I was looking up the insight. Okay. So if I'm doing it through the Stream Manager as it's doing that, then it's gonna fucking do weird, yeah. Yeah, now it's showing Hippopotamus is the last thing, and then... so I count as a unique chatter. Okay, I gotta remember that. So if I say something, it counts me as someone in chat. No, fuck it. Let's do it the fangs. Because that's what her earrings are. They're fangs. So So we're gonna do that. We're gonna stick to source. Fuck the whole like I'm gonna play with liberties now, because it goes with the theme of the character. She's a vampire, so yeah, having little fangs on her, little fang earrings is cute. In that, you know, horror movie babe way. And then, yeah, because I fucking hold my pencil weird. I got a lot of... Your hand goes over the thing, and then... This is what, Wild Guns? Yeah, okay. A game I didn't really play very much of, but I didn't play it at all as a teenager when I had a Super Nintendo. I played it later in my 20s when I'd go over to my friend's house and he still had a Super Nintendo. We played like Fighter's History and Axlay and Wild Guns. And Wild Guns was really fun, especially 2 players. And then we hook up his Nintendo 64, and he's one of the few people that can beat me in fucking No Mercy in WrestleMania 2000. And he would like stomp me. I'm like, oh my god. No one does that. No one beats my ass like that in that game. But he did. Yes, some Final Fantasy IV tunes. What's up, baby? Did I wake you up? Did I wake you, sweetie? Get your fishy breath. A little tuckered out. Don't worry, the stream's gonna be over soon. I can lay down with you. How's it look, everybody? Or should I say, how's it look, Samkey? You're probably away from keyboard, just lurking to help me out, and I really appreciate that. You haven't really said much. But I still appreciate that. I mean, you're sticking to... It's probably like my 3rd favorite Final Fantasy game. It's 4. I was musically inclined other than like occasionally doing karaoke and not being totally terrible at it. That'd be really nice. Chicks dig musicians, man. I've known a lot of douchebags guitarists that have a way with the ladies. Let's see if this bad boy can sharpen a colored pencil pretty good, because that wood pulp and the graphite, I don't think it's actually like graphite when it's colored pencil. It's a kind of a pastel. This works out. It sharpens it good. having thick, dark lines to make details pop out more. Because when I draw, as I said, I don't hold my pencil like most people, and then it smears the graphite from my hand onto the paper. So, see, and I knew that would happen too. That's a problem. Whenever I sharpen with these kind of fucking things. These kind of fucking pencil sharpeners are not friendly with colored pencils. So let's not make it a sharp point. Okay, it hasn't broken the lead. So let me get the other pencil sharpener and let me set it on manual. Okay, it's already there. There we go. That's more like it. Wait, does Vampirella normally wear red lipstick? Okay, yeah, she does. Well, they usually, like, yeah. Let's see that other Frazetta design. Yeah, it's red. Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot to do her little bat crest thing on. I need a good detailed image of that. Pinterest! Oh my fuck, man. These things are always terrible. Like, you want to be a member of Pinterest? No, I just want to look at the fucking picture. Okay, I gotta take liberties with this fucking design. Okay, no, it's like a little bat. Maximum Carnage music? Yeah, it is. Okay. It's composed by Green Jelly. Yeah, that Green Jelly. I did this as a kid a lot. I would, especially if it's just gonna be like a flattish color. I would use very dark outlines for the colored pencil. Some more fucking Maximum Carnage music. It's like a boss fight's happening. This is what... No, this isn't the boss fight. This is, you're fighting some of Carnage's fucking goons. There we go. Now how's she look? Oh shit, this is some Contra shit right here. Yes, here's some of the lines there. All right, I think this is good. You can call it good here. All right, yeah, and let's see how long this is taking. So what am I show? Oh well, no, it's been over 2 hours, so it's about yeah. So yeah, thanks for coming in and watching. You know, there's only like really 2 of you showed up. But yeah, I appreciate y'all coming in and watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you enjoyed me drawing Vampirella. Hippopotamus, you missed out, man. I drew your female Dracula. Who's cooler than what a female Dracula would be. Even though she is essentially that. Ooh, Kamen Rider Black music. I need to get one of those erasers. I think I do have a big eraser. I need to buy another one, though. Okay. So, yeah. This is going to be it. This is going to be the end of the stream. I love y'all. Thanks for watching. Have a great night and a pleasant tomorrow. How do I stop this? Clip. Full screen. No? No? Settings? Quality auto. Let's go rate a channel. Pick a live channel to rate. Oh, hey, look at this. Look who's Makoto Fox, the person who suggested the drawing a woman. Let's go. We are gonna raid. Come on. We are raiding. Okay, I don't know why it's not. Manage. Okay, collapse. Ooh. Okay, so I attempted a raid. Hope my one viewer came along for a second. Oh no. I missed it. Oh, you must have... Oh, man. Oh, now it's offline. No, I don't have any of that crap. Okay. I tried to raid. It wouldn't let me. Okay, well, I guess.